Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Let's Mobile Development and welcome to the Flutter tutorial series. If you are new here on this channel, please subscribe it and press on the bell icon so that you can get the latest notification for all of my videos. And if you want to see my previous videos, go inside my channel. There is a playlist called Flutter tutorial series and you can see all of the basic stuff which I have described inside those videos. In the last video, we have seen how you can create a list view builder and we have populate all of our list items through this example list, which is the list of example list model we have created inside model folder. So it's very simple, and in today's video we will see how you can navigate to the next screen by tapping on this particular item. And for that we have to understand something like routes, how routing and navigation works inside Flutter, and it's very simple to define. So we will see in today's video. So in today's video we will tapping on this particular list item and move to the next screen, which is called as simple dialog. And in that screen we have a list of kittens defined here, and on tapping on each item we have this nice little material dialog which have a image URL on top and display that image, and then we have title, age of that kitten, and description, and two buttons. So for that we have to understand how routing and navigation works inside Flutter. So first we will define inside our material app. We have bunch of other properties which we can use to yeah, give a nice shade to our applications, and one of those properties is called as routes. And before that we have to define, let's say if you want to disable this debug banner showing on your application, which looks ugly, I can say. So to remove that you can use one of the property inside material app, which is called at debug show check banner mode, and give it a value false and hit save. You see the banner has gone. So another property which we will use, which is called as routes, and for that route we will define string and widget builder. Oh, sorry guys. So inside that body we will define our routes. So for our home route we will just define a forward slash, and it will accept a build context as a parameter, and it will return my home page. So now we don't need this home page because we are defining our routes. And if you don't define your home route here, you can use this property. So we are defining our route, so that is why I am removing this property home. And if you hit save, you will see there is no changes and your home route is displaying by picking up this one. So for the next route we have to define our next screen's route. What next screen would be? So next screen would be my simple dialog. That is the name of the route. You can give it any name you want, and again it will take build context, and it will return our screen name like my simple dialog, like that. So we haven't created this simple dialog, that is why it's giving us error. So in the lib folder we will create a new directory which is called screens. That screen directory would hold all of our screens and routes. So we will create a new file inside it. We call it my simple dialog.dart, like that, and we will create a stateless widget here. So first import material.dart, that is our core library, and we will create stateless widget by this shortcut. Type stl and select this flutter stateless widget and give it a name my simple dialog. So this is very simple. It has only empty container, so leave it right here. We will first navigate to this my simple dialog. We will see how you can do that. And coming back to main.dart, you have to import this my simple dialog class which we have created yet. So On top of each list item, we have to navigate to this my simple dialog screen. How you can do that? So there is a thing which we called as navigator. We will use this navigator dot off, and we will pass this context dot pushed name. So push name is it take a parameter as a string in which you will define your route name. So you have to define the same route name which you have defined here. We will copy this, and inside these double quotes we will paste that, semicolon, hit save. And now if I click on each of this item, it will navigate to the next screen. It is showing a empty container because we haven't defined anything inside our my simple dialog. So for that we will remove this container, and again we will use scaffold, and inside that scaffold we will use app bar, and we will give it a nice title like what we call it, my, okay, let's say simple dialog. Okay, let's hit save, and you can see there is a nice title with app bar and having a back button. So that is the beauty of this routing and navigation. So you just have to define here that on which screen you want to move on tap of each item, and by clicking that you can see there is a simple dialog and have a back button as well, so that you can navigate back to your previous screen. So this is very simple routing and navigation, and in the next video we will see how you can create this list view. For now we will just give it a body of that scaffold. Let's say we will give a body a list view. So it's very simple, list view dot builder, and inside that builder let's say we have an item count of 5, and we have item builder, and for that item builder we have build context and integer type index for each item, and we will return a simple text which will say my simple dialog, and dollar sign string interpolation we will use this index, semicolon, hit save. And if you move to the next screen you can say there are 5 items on list view 0 1 2 3 4. So in the next video we will see how you can create this particular list view, and on top of each item you will display this nice little dialog having all the details of that. So until then, bye bye.